guys, welcome to a special episode of the Coffin Hero Show. We're going to be taking you through the All-In initiative from DC and what that means to you guys. So DC, what they're doing is this October is they want to make it as user-friendly for new readers, for people who want to jump onto certain characters despite numbering issues or anything like that. The idea is that October is a jumping on point the entire month. So if you walk into a comic store and you want to get into Wonder Woman, it may be issue 15, but that's a starting point of a new storyline. You come in, you jump into Nightwing 119. It's a new creative team. It's a brand new starting point, new direction, that kind of thing. As well as that, they're launching, of course, what's called the Absolute Universe. Now, it's hard to shake the feeling that the Absolute Universe is a little bit like the Ultimate Universe with Marvel. It's a totally separate universe from the main continuity, but the idea being that they're modern takes on these characters. Now, it's not going to be the same sort of stories told in the Absolute Universe there's in the main canon universe. You know, there's no point doing a new Batman title with, you know, Alfred as his butler and all this wealth and all this training and blah, blah, blah. Or, you know, so what they're trying to do is they're trying to do new, fresh takes on these stories. So these will all have brand new number ones kicking off in October with the Absolute Universe. There's 3 titles to kick off. Of course, they kick off with the Trinity. There will be Absolute Batman, which comes from the team of Scott Snyder and Nick Dracota, right here. You have Absolute Superman, which is going to be from the team of Jason Aaron and Rafa Sandoval. And then you have Absolute Wonder Woman from the team of Kelly Thompson and Hayden Sherman. So those are all brand new number ones, as I say. But the idea, again, is if you want to stick to the main universe, and you want to jump into some of the best storytelling that DC's been doing in years. And to be honest, I've been saying that for a couple of years now. You know, they really streamlined their line. They cut down on the amount of titles, but they focus very highly on quality. So what you'll notice is there's going to be this sort of theme running through where you'll see these covers with the superhero logo behind them and the superhero in the foreground. So you'll see Superman here. You'll see Wonder Woman there. You'll see, you know, Superman again, but this is for Action Comics. You'll see for Detective Comics, you know, you have Batman, but with the bat symbol in the background, etc., etc. So the idea is, so the initiative is called All In. So what they're going to do, so first of all, Tony Khan from AEW may have to sue somebody. I'm off to All In Wembley in 2 weeks. But yeah, once Absolute Power finishes, you're going to have this one shot. So Absolute Power is a 4-issue miniseries currently being done by Mark Waid and Dan Mora. It's in issue 2 so far. It's been really, really good. But yeah, you've got this all-in one shot, which is basically going to set up this whole new initiative and this whole new line. So I would highly recommend getting on this. It's just a one shot. So this fall, DC goes all in with its biggest publishing initiative in years, presenting 2 distinct narratives that form one colossal story, starting a dynamic and explosive new epic for the world's greatest superheroes. It all starts in October with the DC All-In #1 special, which is written by Scott Snyder and Joshua Williamson, with art by Daniel Sampere and Wes Craig, where readers will learn the unique circumstances behind the dawn of a new world, the Absolute Universe, and witness a shocking vision of the future of the core DC Universe. So as I say, that's going to be a one-shot. It's going to be 64 pages, massively oversized, but it's coming in at $5. Now, you'll pay $5 at the moment for a 36-page comic. This is double that. You know, it's essentially an annual. It almost reminds me of the DC Rebirth one-shot a little bit. But yeah, 64 pages, and what it's going to be is it's going to be a flip book. So the start of the book, you will have like what's happening in the main canon universe, and then you flip it and start from this side, and you'll have what's being set up in the Absolute Universe. So again, I can't recommend enough getting your name down for the All-In Special #1. Because the thing about it is as well, like I remember this happened with the New 52, and that's, you know, well over a decade ago. I got all the #1s, I tried everything, and then I jumped on the titles I really enjoyed. You know, with this All-In initiative, the idea isn't that you have to be on everything. If you just want to be on Wonder Woman and Nightwing, that's fine. If you want to just be on the Superman titles, that's fine. Everything tells their own individual story. They are, of course, all part of a larger universe. You know, there's tangential links here and there, but the idea is that you can jump into your favorite characters or follow your favorite creators. So as I say, you have those absolute titles kicking off. They're all $5 titles as well, and they're all 48 pages. So again, lovely oversized books for kicking this universe off. Of course, kicking off with the Trinity. One thing as well, as I say, is with All In, because it's a line-wide jumping on point. So for example, Batman 153 comes out in October. That would be off-putting normally to any new reader. They would look at it and go, do I need to read 152 issues before that? No, the idea is that this is a perfect jumping on point. It will be very complimentary for new readers. It'll be very accessible for new readers. And again, just brand new epic Batman story kicks off there. So for example, Chip Zdarsky, Jorge Jimenez. Some of the creative teams are staying the same. I'm really happy to see Wonder Woman, Tom King, Daniel Sampere continuing on that, for example. Joshua Williamson, Dan Mora on Superman. Detective Comics has a brand new team, which is a really exciting team. So Ram V's been doing a brilliant run recently. We're big fans of that. We've been pushing that quite a bit in store. It's great in trades as well and hardcovers. But it's going to be a new creative team of Tom Taylor and Mikel Janin. So again, although it's Detective Comics 1090, the idea is that it's a brand new starting point. Nightwing has a new creative team as well. Sorry to see Tom Taylor go, of course, with Bruno Redondo. That's been an era-defining run, but it's a really exciting team taking over with Dan Waters and Dexter Soy at Nightwing 119. Harley Quinn 44, Poison Ivy 26, Catwoman 69. Again, you'll see the theme with all the covers. You know, the logo in the background, the character in the foreground. Jeremy Adams is staying on Green Lantern, for example. Joshua Williamson is staying on Green Arrow. The Flash Cy Spurrier is staying on. But again, what we're going to do as a store, we're going to try and make it as easy as possible for people. So when it comes to the new release racks, when it hits October, any previous issues, because anybody that comes to us will understand. So say Batman 150 comes out this week, we'll try and put copies, if we have them in stock, of 149 and 148 behind, just so you have a couple of issues, that bit of continuity. When it hits October, we're going to order big. We're going to have all these titles, and we're just going to have them on the racks. We're going to have no previous titles. They'll go in the back issue base. So of course, if you want to, collect previous issues or previous runs, you can jump in there and grab those. But the idea is in October, if you've never been to a comic store before, you can walk up to the DC racks and pick up any title, and it is starting point for a story. And again, the Absolute Universe will be ordering big on that. We'll be getting ratio variants in. We'll be getting tons of variants in for it as well. This is the most exciting DC event that has come along since we've opened. We were open too late for the new 52. We were open too late for Rebirth. There's been a couple of sort of stop-start initiatives here and there with Dawn of DC and things like that, the DC Universe. But this is the most exciting thing to happen to DC Comics in our time here. So we really are pumped for it. We think it's going to be some of the best storytelling in years. Scott Snyder back on Batman. Come on, what more do you need? Jason Aaron on Superman. Kelly Thompson on Wonder Woman. The preview art's out there already. You can check out some information on these titles and the direction that they're going in. But again, as always, best way to guarantee that you'll get these titles. Although we will order big, we anticipate pretty big demand. So the best way to get these titles is get your pre-orders in, stick it on pull lists. If you want cover A's, we'll sort cover A's. If you see variants you like, let us know. We'll try and source those for you. But again, this is a very, very exciting time for DC, I think. I'm obviously a big DC guy. I mean, I read a bit of everything. I get accused of just being a DC guy, but I read a bit of everything. Marvel have tons of strong stuff at the moment as well, but DC seem to be really getting their stuff together at the moment. These DC compact editions, £9 books for classic stories. You've got more omnibuses and compendiums coming, lovely thick compendiums of runs from the 90s. Some of the best stuff of DC that seems to have been long forgotten. And then this new initiative as well with single issues. So it's absolutely awesome to see. So yeah, as ever guys, I hope this proved useful taking you through it. Any questions on DC All In, pop into the store. We have of course, the previews book is up at the counter. You can sit down and have a leaf through it. Ask myself, ask Chris. This is a big deal for DC Comics. And again, I think it's going to be a really exciting time. So again, hope this proved useful taking you through a little bit of a crib note situation. And anything you want to pre-order, just get in touch, pop into the store, drop us an email, coffeeandheroes@hotmail.com, whatever suits your preferred method of getting in touch. Cheers for paying attention, guys. Thanks for tuning in, and I look forward to seeing you in store soon. So remember, this October, DC goes all in.